Hey everybody, how are you? My beautiful baby boomer and Gen Xer ladies, how are you? If you're new to my channel, I'm Angela Alves Anderson, and this is Mentoring with Angela. I am reaching out to all my baby boomer women who were born between 1946 and 1964. I am a proud baby boomer, and then we have our lovely Gen Xers born between 1965 and 1980. You might ask, why are you reaching out to us ladies? For the simple fact that you might be in the same mindset as me. Maybe you have retired, in the process of retiring, maybe you're an empty nester or soon will be, and you're wondering, what should I do with my life now? You know, when we were teenagers, we were so busy discovering ourselves and having aspirations of becoming a doctor, a lawyer, an Indian chief, whatever that may be. And then we completed college and we had our careers. And as we aged, then we started thinking about that biological clock. Do I want children? Do I want a husband? And if the answer was yes, then that's what you were seeking, a husband, and you're buying a home, and then you started a family, and you spent that time developing, shaping, and molding those beautiful babies. And now, like mine, they're young adults. And I'm thinking, again, what should I do? There were things that I wanted to do, but I shelved them. Maybe because I didn't have the experience. Maybe it was getting that master's or that doctorate's degree. Maybe it was starting my own business, but I put it off because I had to do what was in the best interest of my family. That was priority for me. And so now in this third act of my life, I decided to do something for me, but I'm kind of like stuck. So I have been on this personal discovery journey, and I have been looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly of me. And in my previous videos, I spoke about removing labels that were placed on me and that I manifested. I also spoke about an abundancy and a scarcity mindset, so you might want to check those out. But in this video, honey, I got some news for you. And I may be a late bloomer, so this may be something you've already heard about, but for me, it's brand spanking new. And it's called epigenetics, and it's about how stress and trauma can change the cellular pathways and developments, or expression as they refer to it, and that affects your DNA and it impacts your health. So I started digging a little deeper because I had some questions about why am I not moving further along in what it is that I wanted to do. Am I just being lazy, or is it that I'm afraid? I was dealing with all that stuff. But when I began investigating epigenetics, I realized that, hey, some trauma has been passed down from my ancestors to my mama, my great-grandma, my grandma, down to me. And I probably have gone and passed those down to my children as well. So I just want to just touch on this for just a brief moment in this video. And then in the subsequent videos, I'm going to dig a little deeper. But I just wanted you to know that when we are dealing with trauma, and I have my little note card here, so I hope you don't mind me referring to it, that it affects the nervous system. So check this out. This is where we focus a lot of our attention on trauma and recovery. The nervous system takes a beating when we live in toxic stress or trauma for long periods of time. And that the nervous system, such as we can use to calm ourselves down, he says that you can use deep breathing, which is a really good exercise to help you, but that the nervous system is impacted. Oh, then there's the immune system. Now we know that the immune system, it is there to fight any infections and diseases, but trauma can suppress the immune system. So when the immune system is suppressed, do you know that it does not have the T cells, the killer cells, to fight invaders? And so that leaves you vulnerable to cancer, any other autoimmune disease. And then there is the cellular change, that trauma changes the way that the genetic information in our cells is reset and transcribed. And that creates a cellular level change in response to trauma. So you think about your ancestors, they were enslaved, and that cellular change in their DNA was passed on down from generation to generation. And then on top of that, when you look at today, how a lot of us are living when we're living in low income neighborhoods, and you're living under stress because there's a toxic environment, there's verbal, physical, emotional abuse in the home, there's drugs and alcohol. All of that is subjecting our children to, and then we expect them to be ready to learn their ABCs and read and write. That is trauma, and it impacts us. So over the next couple of videos, I want to dig a little deeper into epigenetics, and I want to talk to you about how that can prevent you. It's not your fault if you're stuck. It's your fault if you stay stuck. So I just want to prepare you, give you this information, and of course, the information that I pulled, the resource that I used is called Echo, and they offer a training program where you are able to talk about resiliency and different training so that you can learn about this epigenetics. And it's not just about those who have been enslaved. If you were a prisoner of war, they even talked about those in the Civil War. If you were captured and you were mistreated and there was stress and toxicity, that also changed the cellular expression in your DNA, and that was passed on down to your offspring. This is some powerful stuff, man. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this little bit of information that I've shared with you today. I am going to be starting a Zoom conference. It'll be free, and I want women to, baby boomers, Gen Xers, you know, it's open to all women to really come on and really talk about some of the trauma that they have experienced, without getting too personal, and but also you know, share what you went through and then how you got through it. Because I think that there's a lot of women out here that are going through some things that we've experienced, and they don't have any idea how strong they are. They have no idea how to get through it. But we need to let them know that they are not alone. So if you're interested in joining me in the next, probably I'm going to start this in September once the kids are back in school and everybody is settled, you know, back from summer vacation, whatever, that this will be a Zoom call, and I'm inviting all of you to who are interested to participate, and let's just sit down and have a conversation about it and be able to share and celebrate how we made it through, because we didn't just survive, but we also thrived, and that's what this is about. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time. You know, to subscribe to my channel, also to share it, like it. I appreciate you for watching. You have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.